set. I'm ready.
Everybody good? All right, well, good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us today on this rainy morning. I'm pleased that we have a pavilion. We're here to make a couple of very special announcements. First, I want to thank the YWCA and all the board members that are with us and the staff for joining us. And thank you, quite frankly, for all the good work that you continue to do for families across my Senate district and our community. Thank you very much. All of you know this, I've said this before, but it certainly bears repeating that the people standing behind me and the people back at the YWCA have dedicated their lives to helping some of the most vulnerable people in our community. So whether it's a single mother, whether it's a victim of domestic violence, whether it's a family in need, the YWCA is always there. Today we are here to highlight one of the very special programs that is taking place at the YWCA. This program is focused on providing life-saving healthcare services to women throughout my Senate district, the ENCOREplus Program. This program is, again, providing life-saving healthcare services to women, specifically breast and cervical cancer screenings. So whether it be the YWCA is offering transportation to and from appointments, or they're providing child care or adult care, they are ensuring that whatever barriers exist to women being able to access these services, they are tearing those down. So it's my understanding that the projections are that ENCOREplus will serve nearly 4,000 women this year in 2018. So there's no question that the YWCA through this program is fulfilling an incredibly important need. So this Sunday, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. right here at Otsenango Park, the YWCA will be hosting the 18th annual All Paws for a Cause fundraiser event that supports ENCOREplus. So I am lending my voice and my support to that particular event in encouraging everyone to bring their four-legged furry friends to the park between the hours of 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. this coming Sunday. You will hear from Senior Project Director Crystal Sackett, who will speak about that very briefly in just a moment. But I want to announce some very good news before you hear from Crystal. Many months ago, Carol Coppins came to me and said that ENCOREplus was in danger of going away because there was a funding shortage. And Carol explained this program to me, and she said, "Senator, we need help." And I accepted that challenge right away, and I went back to Albany and fought incredibly hard for funding to ensure that this program stays in place. So today I am announcing $120,000 in a state grant to the YWCA so they can continue the good work that they do. I'm pleased to play a very small role in this project, and really I'm here today to thank Carol Coppins and her entire team and the board for all the good work that they do. This was a very, very easy decision for me to travel to Albany and to ensure that the money was there so this program will continue. And I think it's important for me to say this, that I am incredibly proud of the relationship that we have. I'm not entirely sure that that relationship existed historically, and the fact that we have gotten off on the right foot, we have moved in the right direction since day one, I think benefits the community, which is the most important thing for me. So regardless of our politics, regardless of political persuasion, regardless of what we believe in, I think it's incredibly important to come together, to have conversations, identify gaps in service, and then it's important for me to go to Albany and do what you all elected me to do, to produce tangible results, and I think we've done that here today. So with that said, allow me to introduce Crystal Sackett, the Senior Project Director, who's going to tell you all about the exciting news that we're here for today. Crystal?
Thank you.
Very well.
So first I want to thank Senator Akshar for funding and supporting the ENCOREplus program. We have been a very important part of this community for 24 years, and we do serve over 4,000 women in our community a year. I wanted to tell you a little bit about ENCOREplus. We are a breast and cervical outreach program that we go into the community. We're educating women about the importance of these screenings, as well as breaking down those barriers like the Senator mentioned. We provide transportation to and from their appointments. We can provide child care and elderly care, and we also help with financial assistance. So this is very, very important to this community, and we thank you again. I also wanted to mention that we are very excited about a new program that we're starting called Live for Life. It is going to be a transportation program for our seniors 50 and older that live in rural areas that need that transportation to come into their provider's office and get those preventive screenings as well. So we're very excited about that. As well as our Women's Fund. We find that many women that have insurance, they're not covering these follow-up screenings for breast cancer. So the dog walk, which Senator Akshar mentioned, the All Paws for a Cause dog walk, actually supports our Women's Fund. So these women that it's a barrier for them to get those follow-up services, we're able to pay for them so that they can make sure that they do not have breast cancer. So our All Paws for a Cause is this Sunday here at Ottenangle Park from 10 to 1. And we are very excited. We have a lot going on. We have doggy contests sponsored by PetSmart. We have over 50 vendors, as well as raffles and demonstrations on first aid for dogs. So there's going to be food, there's going to be donuts, there's going to be ice cream for your dog. So I just wanted to show you that even little dogs all the way up to big dogs. This is Toby. He'll be there, and just come out and have a doggy good day and enjoy it and support a great cause like ENCOREplus. So once again, thank you, Senator, for the support and the belief in the work that ENCOREplus does. Thank you. Oh. And I do want to mention one more thing. I completely forgot. Thank you. I have a client that would like to talk. Her name is Nancy Perchel. She's going to come up and speak to you about what ENCOREplus has done for her. Thank you.
Without this program, I think a few years ago in Owego, we had a bus service, but that's gone now. So now we have this ENCOREplus, and I'm telling you, it's the nicest service, convenient, because if I were to take a taxi, that would be a lot of money both ways. This is, if it's serving beside me and thousands of other women, it's a great service, and I wouldn't like to see it go away. I mean, any money that you're putting toward that, this is well spent for women that are just like me who don't drive. Luckily, thank you God. But really, I mean, it's a marvelous service for people like me. So you need to continue it. I mean, it's a small amount of money. It's not that much money, but it helps a lot of people. Thank you, Senator Akshar.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. At least something is going to go right. That'd be useful.
She said something is going to go right, and it is
It's
because
useful.
the YWCA is on a mission, as your banner says, and I'm just happy to support that. So let us hear from Carol Coppins, the woman in charge of the YWCA. However, she's the first to say that it's the team of people that she has surrounded herself by that really make things happen on a daily basis. Carol?
Thank you so much, Senator Akshar. I have no words to express the gratitude and appreciation for what you do for us. We know we have a champion looking out for us in Albany and in Boone County. And as you mentioned, I can't speak about the YWCA without mentioning the fact that it is not me that's doing this all by myself. I have the most extraordinary team of staff and board, and they're all standing behind me. Not everyone that works with me is here this morning, but this is a good sample of that. I would say that I know that you're all aware of an incident that occurred at the YWCA this past Saturday. Unfortunately, I have made a statement about that incident, and it is posted on Facebook. We have requested the City of Binghamton Police to do a full investigation, which is now underway. And with that said, I will say no more about that until that investigation is completed. Today's press conference is really focusing on this fabulously great news that we have received through Senator Akshar and the program that we are operating ENCOREplus with its new Lift for Life. And the car, by the way, is behind you. If you want to put a little piece of footage of that car, that's going to be providing transportation for the folks in the rural areas who cannot otherwise make their health appointments. So those are the things we want to focus on this morning. And I thank you all for coming. I appreciate the role that the press and the media provide for us in the community. We know how hard you're working on our behalf to get that news out. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Thank you, Senator. Thank you, Nancy, and everyone else that's here this morning. Thank you so much.
Give yourselves a round of applause.